Hello everyone and welcome to my Sister Wives For You channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Robyn Brown has always been the most mysterious figure in the Sister Wives universe, but nothing could have prepared fans for the mind-blowing twist now dominating every corner of the fandom. Whispers that she was secretly married to another man during her early years with the Brown family, and even more shocking, rumors that a hidden child connected to that marriage has now been exposed. For years, viewers watched Robyn portray herself as the devoted, spiritually bonded wife who entered the plural marriage lifestyle with a heart full of hope, humility, and a deep desire for family unity. But a new wildfire of controversy suggests that her past might not be as transparent as she always claimed, and the current chaos surrounding Kody Brown, the imploding family dynamic, the Coyote Pass meltdown, and the emotional unraveling of their once unified household is giving these rumors more fuel than anyone expected. When Robyn arrived on Sister Wives in 2010, she painted a picture of a woman escaping a troubled marriage to her ex-husband, David Jessup, struggling to heal from emotional wounds and seeking a safe haven with Kody and the rest of the Browns. But now, fans are revisiting every detail of her introduction and questioning whether she carefully curated that narrative to hide the real story of her past. A second, even more complicated marriage that allegedly never made it into the show, never made it onto the Brown family timeline, and never made it into Robyn's carefully controlled public image. According to insiders floating around social media and forums, the alleged secret marriage happened during a period when Robyn was supposedly single and preparing to join the family, suggesting that she may have been involved in another relationship, one that ended abruptly, quietly, and with far more baggage than she let on. The most jaw-dropping part? Rumors claim that this relationship may have resulted in a child she never publicly acknowledged, creating a wave of speculation that one of the mystery kids, occasionally seen in old family photos or background shots, might actually be connected to her hidden past rather than the Brown family's current structure. Fans have spent years combing through early episodes, freeze-framing scenes where Robyn's life before the Browns is mentioned, pointing out inconsistencies in her timeline, and highlighting how she frequently cried about protecting her children and shielding them from past trauma, which now seems to take on a different meaning entirely if she was actually covering up an entirely different branch of her family tree. Many viewers argue that certain details never quite added up. The vagueness about her break from her ex, the unclear financial and custody arrangements, the emotional distance she showed toward her older children compared to her newer ones with Kody, and the way she often insisted that Kody adopt her kids immediately. Something that some now believe was less about bonding and more about legal redirection to hide deeper complications. But the alleged hidden child is what has caused a fandom explosion. The theories claim that this child, reportedly born between her divorce from Jessup and her spiritual marriage to Kody, was kept under the radar due to a private arrangement with the child's biological father, and that this man allegedly attempted to maintain some level of contact until things fell apart, prompting Robyn to keep the situation sealed shut. The timing of all this matters, because if it overlaps with the period when the Brown family believed Robyn was healing, rebuilding her life, and preparing to become part of a plural household, it would mean Kody may have had no idea about the full extent of her past, a fact that would devastate him considering how much he has always idolized her and placed her on a pedestal above the other wives. Fans on social media are already imagining the meltdown Kody would have if he ever discovered that Robyn, the woman he insists is his soulmate, the only wife who has never betrayed him, the wife he believes is spiritually aligned with him on every level, may have been hiding something of this magnitude. And with Kody's emotionally explosive personality, this revelation could very well trigger a bigger family implosion than the divorces from Mary, Christine, and Janelle combined. The core of the rumor centers around a man only identified in forum leaks as M, described by some sources as someone Robyn allegedly dated briefly but intensely, someone she may have been spiritually married to, and someone who apparently wanted to keep the relationship private. If true, this would mean Robyn has not one but three significant long-term partners in her history: Jessup, this mysterious man, and Kody, and her public story about her romantic past might not just be incomplete, but strategically rewritten. The hidden child angle erupted when a fan posted an old, extremely grainy screenshot from a 2011 behind-the-scenes clip showing Robyn holding an infant that did not appear to be one of her known children. This circulating screenshot led to intense speculation. Was it simply early footage of Solomon? Was it someone else's baby on set? Or was it a glimpse of the child that some believe Robyn never publicly acknowledged? The debate spiraled out of control within hours, prompting Reddit threads, TikTok breakdowns, YouTube exposés, and wild timelines charting every moment of Robyn's entrance into the Brown family. Viewers who have long distrusted Robyn, especially those who believe she is the root cause of the family's demise, are treating this theory as confirmation that she might have been manipulating her image and the family dynamic from the beginning. Christine's old comments about Robyn not being honest, Mary's cryptic statements about secrets in the family, and Janelle's remarks about not knowing the full story are all being reinterpreted through this new lens. Even the infamous moment when Christine said Robyn came into the family with walls now seems more significant to fans who believe those walls were built to cover up more than heartbreak. Maybe an entire hidden relationship, a child, and a past the show was never allowed to reveal. The chaos only grows when considering the implications for the Brown family legacy. If Robyn did hide such a massive detail, fans argue it would mean that the entire Robyn is pure, Robyn is devoted, Robyn is the victim storyline pushed heavily in later seasons was based on a half-truth. Others believe that TLC may have known and simply decided not to air it, focusing instead on the narrative that Cody fell in love with Robyn because of her values, her commitment, and her struggles as a single mother. But a secret marriage would deeply undermine the single mother angle, while a hidden child would completely unravel the carefully crafted public image of the Brown family, especially after the show capitalized heavily on Cody's emotional adoption of Robyn's children and Robyn's insistence on family unity. Now, fans are asking the big question: would this revelation explain why Robyn has always been so protective, so emotional, and so defensive on the show? Some viewers believe that her constant crying, trembling voice, and repeated statements about not wanting to relive the past were not just about her ex. They were about hiding the possibility that her past was even messier than she ever admitted. Others think this hypothetical child may have been raised outside the public eye for safety reasons, while more conspiratorial fans argue she may have legal agreements preventing her from discussing the matter publicly. There is also the theory that the alleged hidden child may now be old enough to speak up, which could be the reason these rumors have resurfaced with such intensity. Some fans believe that the anonymous forum posters claiming to have personal knowledge may be connected to the child's biological family, or even the child themselves. Meanwhile, skeptics point out that the Brown family has always been surrounded by rumors, and Robyn, being the most polarizing figure, is naturally the biggest target. They argue that no legal documents, custody papers, or official records have ever surfaced publicly to prove such a marriage occurred. Still, the absence of evidence has not slowed down the online frenzy. If anything, it has made the speculation more intense, as fans claim it supports the idea that Robyn worked hard to keep this part of her life sealed off. The twist becomes even more explosive when considering how this rumor could affect the Browns' already shattered relationships. With Christine, Janelle, and Mary now fully distanced from Cody and openly speaking about the emotional toll of the marriage, many fans believe that if this rumor ever gained traction publicly, the ex-wives would not hesitate to comment, or at least hint, that they suspected something long ago. Some have already pointed to Mary's vague comments about not knowing who people really are, Christine's claims that everything changed when Robyn arrived, and Janelle's recent interviews about missing pieces in the family narrative. While no one in the Brown family has acknowledged these rumors directly, the timing could not be worse for Robyn and Cody. Their finances are reportedly strained, their family reputation is in shambles, the Coyote Pass dream is dead, and 3 wives have walked away. With everything falling apart around them, the sudden resurrection of a rumor this massive threatens to push Cody into an emotional tailspin and may cause Robyn to withdraw even further from the public eye, feeding the suspicion instead of quieting it. Whether this alleged secret marriage and hidden child are rooted in truth, misunderstanding, or exaggeration, one thing is certain: The Brown family story has reached a new level of intrigue, and fans cannot look away. The possibility that Robyn's past is far more complicated than she ever revealed adds a whole new layer to the Sister Wives saga, creating theories, debates, and speculation that could fuel the fandom for years. If even a fraction of this rumor turns out to be real, it would change everything: Cody's loyalty, Robyn's standing, the family history, and the entire narrative of the show. And until someone comes forward with undeniable truth, the wildfire of speculation continues, igniting one of the biggest and most shocking twists the Sister Wives universe has ever seen. As the storm intensifies around the rumor of Robyn Brown's alleged secret marriage and hidden child, fans are now digging deeper into moments from the show that, in hindsight, seem suspiciously like hints Robyn might have slipped without meaning to. Viewers have resurfaced old clips where Robyn nervously dodged questions about her past, moments when her eyes filled with tears at the mention of starting over, and scenes in which she insisted on absolute privacy about her early relationships, details that, at the time, seemed like emotional scars from her divorce, but now take on a whole new meaning. One of the most replayed moments is from an early season when Robyn, in a trembling voice, told the cameras, "There are things no one needs to know. Some parts of my life are too painful to ever revisit." Fans are asking whether she was speaking about something far bigger than her ex-husband, something that would have shattered her carefully curated, sweet new wife image if it had ever been revealed on camera. The rumor's resurgence has also pulled in speculation about why Cody, a man known for demanding absolute transparency and emotional oversharing from his wives, never pushed Robyn harder about her past. This is the same Cody who interrogated Mary for months during the catfishing scandal, who pressured Christine to confess every insecurity, and who confronted Janelle about her loyalty repeatedly. Yet when it came to Robyn, he acted like her past was sacred ground not to be disturbed. Viewers now wonder if Cody subconsciously sensed there was more to Robyn's history than she let on, or if he intentionally avoided digging too deep because he didn't want to risk losing the woman he had idealized from the moment he met her. The irony is painful. If the rumor proves even partially true, Cody may have been the only husband in the family kept in the dark. Meanwhile, online detectives are connecting this mystery to Robyn's long history of emotional breakdowns on camera. Her constant tears, her panicked worry that the family would judge her, her tendency to shut down whenever anyone asked about her pre-Brown years. All of it is being woven into a theory that she has spent over a decade terrified that her hidden past would eventually surface. Some fans believe the strain of keeping such a massive secret could explain why Robyn has withdrawn even further in recent seasons, avoiding social media, skipping interviews, and appearing increasingly guarded, even with the producers she once trusted. And now, with the rumor exploding into the biggest twist the fandom has seen in years, the pressure on Robyn, whether she's guilty of hiding the truth or simply the target of exaggerated speculation, has never been more intense. The question remains, will she finally break her silence, or will this mystery fuel the Sister Wives firestorm even further?